Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Here at Mad About Skin, we're passionate about helping you to get the most out of your skincare. So if you haven't already, now's a fantastic time to click that link below, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, and you won't miss out on any of our amazing future content. Now, in today's video, we're going to be talking about a full brand review from top to bottom, the best, the worst, the heroes, the zeros of the ordinary. Now, for anybody that's watched even one video on this channel, you will know that I adore The Ordinary. They're fantastic for removing fragrance from products. They don't add colorants unnecessarily to products. They're 100% cruelty free, which is absolutely fantastic. And the best thing is they are drugstore pricing from start to finish. However, with all brands comes the amazing products and the not so amazing. So we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about the pros and cons of each of the products. I have personally tried every single one of their products. Well, bar two, but I'll come on to that later in the video. Every single one of their products over the last 3 years that I've been using these products. Now, obviously, I haven't used them all in the last, month, because that would be impossible. But I've used them all enough to be able to tell you what the texture's like, what the promises they make are, and what the results you can expect from these products are. We're going to get right into it. There's quite a lot of product to talk about here, so I'm going to start now, cut the intro, and we're going to talk about the hero products. Start on a positive and talk about those amazing hero products. First of all is this. This is the Square Lane Cleanser. I love this cleanser. Until the Inculus Oat Balm came along, this was my go-to cleanser for years. I still love it, but I'm now mixing in the oat balm at the same time. This is a 10 out of 10 product. It goes on as a cream. With the heat of your hands, it turns into an oil. Then when you add water, it emulsifies and washes off as like a milk. Leaves not a single trace on your skin. It is £4.50 here in the UK, so that's about $8 tops in the US, which is a fantastic price point for a cleanser. It gets off all the grime, all the dirt, all the makeup, all the SPF that you're wearing, and it leaves the skin perfectly clean. And there's no film on there, which means that any steps that you follow with are going to be able to penetrate deeply and really get those active ingredients onto and into your skin. This is a perfect cleanser. It's great if you want to use facial massage, because if you're using facial massage techniques, what you need is a slippery surface. You don't want to be causing friction on the skin, because that could damage, tear, and ultimately do more harm than good. You need a slippery surface. This is perfect for facial massage. Gradually warm it on the skin and then continue with facial massage. It doesn't dry out, so you can do quite a lengthy massage with it. I absolutely love it. 10 out of 10. Would definitely recommend that product. Now, moving on to my second favourite product of theirs, again, 10 out of 10. This is the Lactic Acid powder. This is the 100% vitamin C in its most potent form. L-ascorbic acid is fantastic at bringing illumination to the skin, doing a mild exfoliation. It's an antioxidant, so it will support your SPF in delivering protection against the free radicals and the UV rays. It is a gorgeous product. My main issue with vitamin C is it oxidates. It's a very unstable molecule, especially when it's in water or in a form where oxygen is allowed to penetrate into the product. It oxidizes super quickly. So really, when you open a vitamin C product, within 3 months, it's peaked in terms of its potency and it's losing its effectiveness. So you buy something like the C Firma Day Cream for £70 by Drunk Elephant. After 3 months, that's pretty much starting to lose its effectiveness. Because this is in an anhydrous form, in powder form, you mix it with your moisturizer and it's fresh every day. You don't lose any of that potency and it lasts forever. It's got a 12-month usage mark on it, so once you open this, 12 months is absolutely fantastic, and this will last you about 12 months. 10 out of 10. I couldn't rate it. You can mix it. You can mix the strength that you want. I like a strong vitamin C. My skin is used to it. I can handle it. If you're slightly more sensitive, you can tone it down by putting less of the powder in, more of the moisturizer. It's beautiful. You control the strength, and I love that in a product. You can use it as a thicker mask if you want that intensive treatment, or you can use it just as a daily addition to your moisturizer. It's up to you. The only drawback, and I'm not knocking them a point off for this, but the only drawback is you do have to mix it, and it's a little bit messy. So do it on a white, clean surface and take your time, because it can be a little bit messy. I love that. Their other 10 out of 10 product is this viral sensation. Actually, not that one. This viral sensation. This is the peeling solution. Now, anybody who looks at anything skincare online will have seen this in the past couple of months. It's gone mad on TikTok, mad on Instagram. Everybody loves it. I know the colour, it looks like blood. That's why it's very Instagram friendly. However, forget the colour, because actually colour doesn't belong in skincare. I wish it wasn't in here. But that aside, This is a supercharged, super potent exfoliator. It's got 30% glycolic acid in. It's got 2% salicylic acid in. That's going to supercharge once a week your skincare exfoliation game. The alpha hydroxy acid, the glycolic, is going to break the bonds between the dead skin cells and the great skin that sits underneath, remove those dead skin cells and give you that fresh skin. The salicylic acid is going to go into your pores. It's going to strip out the excess oil, the sebum, the dirt and the grease that are sitting in there, prevent breakouts and get rid of your blackheads. Honestly, if you use this peeling solution once a week, you will notice so much difference in your skincare for the whole week that follows. It's absolutely gorgeous and I love it. So that, huge 10 out of 10 for me. Now, they're the 10 out of 10 products. Moving on to what I think are still hero products, but maybe do get a few marks knocked off. Their Glycolic Acid 7% toning solution. I'll leave an image of it there. I don't have that. I love that product. I swore by it for years. I don't have it because I personally prefer the Pixi Glow Tonic. The reason let's just start with this product. It's amazing. It's a great strength daily toning solution. It'll exfoliate, but it's mild enough that you can use it every single day. It will bring back that glow and a luminosity, which we lose because we just have a mask of dead skin cells sat on the surface of our skin. That'll strip that away, leave you fresh, gorgeous skin. It's really good if you have acne because it'll help to balance out some of those oils in the skin and declog the pores. It'll help with pigmentation. It's just a gorgeous product. It has got fragrance in, but all glycolic acids tend to, because it's just not a very nice smelling ingredient, so it does have to be masked. The reason I'm knocking a point off is it doesn't have any added humectants or moisturizers in there. The Pixi Glow Tonic does. I find that a glycolic acid exfoliation can leave you a little bit dry, just the nature of the ingredients, and so you can be a little bit dry after using this. After the Glow Tonic, because it's got the added humectants in there, it just leaves the skin quite nourished and hydrated as well as exfoliating it. So I think I'm knocking the point off because it's not quite as good as the Pixi, but it is cheaper and you know it does exactly what it says on the tin. A great product. Now moving on to the Oleic Acid. I did a full review on this, so I'll leave an image, a link of it above, so check it out if you want more detail. This is fantastic. It's antimicrobial, it's exfoliating, it's great if you've got rosacea, it's fantastic if you've got acne, and it'll really target the bacteria that's going to cause the acne to help calm the skin. It's a great mild exfoliator for people with really hypersensitive skin that want to exfoliate but don't know how or haven't found a product that would work for them. It also seeks out the receptors which trigger the production of melanin, so it helps with hyperpigmentation. It's a very gentle product, so it will take 3 months to see the results, but I've been using this on and off for 3 years. Swear by it. Love the product. £6 here in the UK, so the price point is great, and I just love it. I think everybody should have this in their skincare bag. You don't need to use it every single day if you don't want, but it's definitely there for those times where we do have that pigmentation, maybe when we are a little bit sensitive but we don't want to give up on our exfoliation. It's a gorgeous product. The only reason I'm knocking a mark off and giving it 9 out of 10, not 10 out of 10, is on their website they don't make it hugely clear who could benefit from it and how it works. So I think that's just a missed opportunity because everybody needs this in their life. Now, we'll go to another. This is an 8 out of 10 product. This is the Lactic Acid exfoliator. It's got added hyaluronic acid in there. Lactic acid is fantastic because it's a large molecule, so it doesn't do a deep penetrative exfoliation. It's very surface exfoliating, which is absolutely fantastic if you've got sensitive skin. It's also a moisturizing acid, so it won't leave the skin dry. It will hydrate the skin at the same time as exfoliating it, which is fantastic. They come in a 5% and a 10% solution. Both have the added hyaluronic acid in there. The reason I'm knocking 2 marks off this, because it's a gorgeous product, I did a review on it, I'll leave it there, is because they don't make it clear what the difference is on the website between the 5 and the 10%. I don't think there's any point buying the 10% because it's of the strength where you might as well just buy a glycolic acid, which will work better for you and give you a better level of exfoliation. The 5% is fantastic for people with sensitive skin, with dry skin, with problematic skin. Once you get to that 10%, it's too much for people with sensitive skin, and you might as well just buy the glycolic acid. So I think it's a little bit misleading, and I think they could be clearer on that, which is why I'm knocking a few points off, but it is a gorgeous product. The texture just dips into the skin, it just melts into the skin. After 30 seconds, you can barely tell it's there. It's just a light tingling, so you know it's working, but it's not clogging the skin and making you feel like you're wearing a mask, which some leave-on exfoliators can. Absolutely gorgeous. Love that product. This is their natural moisturizing factors with hyaluronic acid. This is their moisturiser. I'm giving this is a 9 out of 10 for me. I love this product. I always say on this channel, you should never be paying more than $10 for a moisturiser. People that spend like £170 on La Mer, I wince, because you're putting it on after you put on all these other products. So it's not really sitting that close to the skin anyway. It's designed to just surface hydrate, lock in the moisture, and to lock in all the work that you've done, the serums and the other things that you've put on your skin. Really don't see any need for a treatment element in a moisturiser. And this is why I love this product. It's £4 in the UK, $6 in the US. It's cheap, it's cheerful, it surface hydrates, it doesn't promise any more, and it delivers. This is enough to last you probably 6 months, which is absolutely fantastic, and I really don't understand why you'd have any other moisturiser. Now, if you're super dry, you might want to look for a more occlusive moisturiser than this, but unless you're super dry, this should be your go-to moisturiser. Gorgeous product, and honestly, at that price point, you can have a couple, so you've got one in the bathroom, one in your handbag, use it as a hand cream if you want. It's absolutely amazing. I love it, love it, love it. Now, we're getting to the end of the hero products, but I've still got a couple. The Agiraline solution. I love this. It's a 10% Agiraline solution, which people compare to Botox in a bottle. It works on the dynamic and fine lines around the eyes, the lips, the forehead. It works to restrict muscle contraction, which will create those lines and deepen those lines in a similar way-ish to how Botox does. Now, the potency is worlds apart. There is no way you're going to get the same results from this as you would from Botox, so get that out of your head. However, it does deliver, well, the scientific studies have shown it delivers a 10 to 15% improvement in the appearance of dynamic fine lines. Now, some people think, 10, 15%, that's not a lot. It's huge when you think this product is £5 here in the UK, so under $10, and you get a 10 to 15% improvement in your fine lines. If you think of all the other products you're putting on your skin, with the exception of retinol, maybe to some extent vitamin C, none of the others are going to be delivering that. So actually, if you've got a really expensive line anti-wrinkle cream, chuck it out, get this. Much, much better. The reason I'm knocking some marks off is, one, it's super watery. I don't know whether they could do much to reformulate it to make it a more gel-like consistency, but it runs down the face, so it's quite hard to target it to where you want it to. The instructions on use aren't that clear, and I think they could be a little bit more open about the scientific testing they've done behind it to really make that available to people so consumers could make a more informed decision. So I'm knocking a few points off, but I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. Still a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous product. Now, getting on to the final one of my hero products, and this is my total hero at the moment. Anybody that's been watching this channel knows I've just got a puppy. He's gorgeous. I'm already in love. However, he gets me up at 4 o'clock for a wee. He gets me up to play at 6:30. I am absolutely exhausted, and the bags and the fine lines and the pigmentation, will attest to that. So I desperately need this product. This is the caffeine solution 5%. Caffeine is amazing at constricting the blood vessels, increasing circulation, so get rid of that water retention, that puffiness that you get around the eyes. The constriction will help to reduce the pigment that sits under the eyes. This is gorgeous. 5% is the perfect strength. Any less and you're not getting the full effects. Any more and it can sting, it can tingle, and it can burn and just be a bit unpleasant. 5% is perfect, and I love this product. I'm giving it 7 out of 10. The reason is, well, it's £5, so A, it's the cheapest caffeine solution I've ever found, which I love. The reason I'm knocking a few points off is, one, if you see, the formulation does congeal around the top. I have to clean this literally once a week, and it still gets a bit gammy, which I think is just a bit grim. But you can get around it, clean it, it's fine, but I'm knocking a point off for that. I'm also knocking a point off because it doesn't allow you, it does leave a slight film on the skin, which is fine for me because I don't wear concealer under my eyes, but if you did, you wouldn't be able to wear this and then put your concealer on top. You can get around that by putting this on, leaving it on for 10 minutes, wiping it off with a wet cotton swab, and then putting your concealer on. But it's a little bit faffy, and I think the formulation could be changed a little bit to accommodate that, but maybe that's just me being picky. But that's 7 out of 10, a gorgeous, gorgeous product. Now, that's the heroes. Moving on to what I class as the zero products. And I don't want to bash a company. The Ordinary are fantastic. I love all that they do. Their price point allows you to test these products if you don't like them, like I did. I didn't like them, but do you know what? I've spent like £5 on some of them. It's not break the bank money, so you can test it. But still, hopefully you'll listen to me. You'll maybe think twice before buying these products, and I'll explain why I don't like them. First of all, their SPFs. I have done a full review, I'll link it up there, on their SPFs, which explains why I don't think they're that great a product. Mineral SPF is super expensive. This is £8, so it's fantastic to find a cheap mineral SPF like this. My issue is it goes on with a super white cast. It's really ashy. So anybody that's darker skinned than me, and let's be honest, I'm not dark skinned. So there are a lot of people in this world with a darker complexion than me wouldn't be able to use this product without looking ridiculous. It doesn't really sink in properly, so it's quite difficult to wear makeup on top of it if you wanted to. And I'm not sold on the antioxidant technology that they say in here. I think that's a gimmick, and I don't think it's adding any value to the product. I just think there's better mineral SPFs out there. Ren do a fantastic one. It doesn't leave any white cast. Is more expensive, but it doesn't leave a white cast. The Aven mineral fluid, gorgeous. It's tinted, so it gets away from some of the issues with the white cast. Slightly more expensive, but again, fantastic. I just don't think this is particularly great, and I'm not gonna be repurchasing that. This salicylic mask. Now, this could be a bit controversial. This is the best salicylic mask I've ever used. I adore it. It's got rid of my blackheads. It's removed the excess oil I get. If I use it on a morning, I'm matte for the whole day. It is a gorgeous product. It's 2%, which is the perfect concentration and strength of salicylic acid. It is gorgeous. It goes on. It's easy to wash off. Fabulous. So why is it on the zeros? Because it's always out of stock. Now, salicylic acid has a cumulative effect. If you need to use it regularly to really declog the pores, to get in there, to remove the dirt, the grime, and the bacteria, and to see the best benefits for your skin, I can't. I bought this, I fell in love with it, and I've not been able to get it for the past 3 months. Now, I know that it's got a bit viral, so obviously it's sold out, and, you know, credit to The Ordinary, they've created an amazing product that everyone wants to get hold of, but I think it's just led to a lot of disappointment because I've really loved using it. I've seen the results, and I want to continue, and I can't because it's sold out. So I just think there are better masks out there that are actually in stock. Well, there's not better masks, but there's masks out there you could actually get in stock. So if you do see this, buy like 2 or 3 of them because it's £6, so it's not break the bank money, it's under $10. So buy 2 or 3 so you can continue using them. It's out of stock, so you're probably not going to be able to get it, which is why it's on the zeros list. Also, I hate this product. The hyaluronic acid with vitamin B5. Hate this product. It peels, it refuses to sink into the skin. You can't put other serums or products on top of it, and I just hate it. The Inculist hyaluronic acid is gorgeous, doesn't have any of those problems, and is exactly the same price at £5, $7. Buy the Inculist, don't buy this, not worth it, just don't like it. Now I'm going on to 2, just to keep this video flowing and not be too, too long. Retinols. I'm including all their retinols. I know you lot are going to read me to filth because there's loads of people out there that adore the retinol range by The Ordinary, particularly the Gran Active retinol, which everyone seems to go mad for. They just don't work with my skin. They refuse to sink in. They're greasy. When I wake up, my pillows are stained yellow from the product because it's just not gone in. It's all transferred onto the pillow. The results aren't bad and the strengths are fine. I just don't like the formulation and the consistency. I've given them all away to various friends and family, and a lot of them have had the same problem. So it's not just my skin. I think it's just the oil base doesn't really work. They're not particularly great to use. I think a lot of people use them because they're cheap, and a retinol, can cost up to £70. If you go for the Drunk Elephant A Passione retinol cream, for example, it can be up to £70. So you're getting these for £6. So people love the price point and are willing to suffer the not particularly nice formulation and consistency for the price point. You don't need to. The Inculist, £7. Gorgeous cream retinol, same strength, same product in effect. It is Gran Active retinol as well in there, so it's a very similar product. It's cream, it sinks in, it doesn't stain your pillows, and I prefer the results that I get with that. I've done a review on the Inculist, so I'll leave it up there. Much better product. Ditch the retinols from The Ordinary and buy the Inculist. You honestly won't look back. The rest I'm going to include in the zeros is, if it's not this, which is the 100% L-ascorbic acid powder, or the ascorbic acid 8%. These are the 2 vitamin C's I love from The Ordinary. The rest of the vitamin C's are all going in the zeros because it is just so confusing. You go on their website, they have 12 vitamin C's. Different formulations, different variations, different formulas, different application methods. It is mind-blowing. I know my way around skincare and I'm baffled. And it just puts me off, and I just can't get my head around what the differences are, why the need. Skincare should be accessible, number one, and then affordable. It's definitely affordable, but it's not accessible because nobody has a clue what they're doing. So if you want a premix liquid, go for the ascorbic acid 8%. If you're happy to mix your own and you want to choose your strength, go for the L-ascorbic acid 100% powder. These 2 are great. The rest are going in the zero bin. I just don't like them. Now, that was the heroes and the zeros. They do have other products. Now, these products aren't great. They're not bad. I'm putting them here just because you should be aware of them and they might work for you. I'm just not going to repurchase them. I don't think they're bad. I'm just not going to repurchase them. First of all, they're antioxidants. They do two. They're EUK134 and the resveratrol and ferulic acid. The resveratrol and ferulic acid is really nice. Ferulic acid works great with vitamin C. It works fantastically with your SPF to just supercharge your daily defense. It's the key ingredient in the SkinCeuticals CE Ferulic, which costs £110 here in the UK. And this is like £6. And you could mix it with vitamin C and get a very similar sort of product. The reason I don't like it, again, it doesn't sink in properly. It's quite difficult to layer other products. It's quite greasy. I just think there's better antioxidants out there. I quite like using flavonoids, which are tea-based antioxidants. I love the Q10 serum by the Inculist. That's a fantastic antioxidant. I'm not sold on these. They might work for some people, but for my greasy, oily skin, not for me, not today. I'm going to add their mandelic acid. I'll leave an image of it here because I haven't got it with me. Their mandelic acid. This is probably the most gentle of all the exfoliating acids out there. It's fantastic if you've got super hypersensitive skin and you want to exfoliate. You'll love this product. For everybody else, it's not going to deliver particularly great results because it takes ages for the results to come through, and it's so gentle, they're very gradual and not that noticeable. They don't make that very clear on the website. It's not a bad acid, and it's definitely a go-to acid for people that are super sensitive or have impaired barrier function. This will be your go-to exfoliating acid. But for everybody else, you're not going to see the benefits you want to see from it, and there's better alternatives. I just want them to make it more clear on the website that who it's for and who it's not for, if that makes sense. I'm not going to bash it because it's great formulation and it's a great acid. It's just not for me, and it's not for the majority of the viewers that are watching this. But check it out if you are super sensitive. Now, oils. Oh yeah, they're cold pressed oils. I did a video on facial oils, which I'll link there. I should like these because they're cold pressed, so there's no heat, which sort of reduces the potency of the oils. They are 100% organic. They're beautifully formulated. There's no added colorants or fragrances, which is fantastic. They're great for the hair, they're great for the skin, they're great for the cuticle and the nail. I just think there's a lot of them. So it's the same reason the vitamin C, there's just a lot of them, and it's very baffling as to what each one does and what the benefits could be. I think they're all quite samey. They're all the same price point, £8 per one. The rose hip is probably my favourite, which is the one I've got here. I'm just not sold on whether you need them or not. But again, I'll leave it up to you. They're not bad. I just don't know whether you need them in your life. Now, the final two, one is the buffet. This is going to be super controversial because everybody loves their copper peptide buffet, however you want to pronounce it. I just don't like it. I think there's better ways of getting peptides into your routine. Peptides are fantastic. They preserve the moisture barrier in the skin. They are so good at supporting the skin's natural barrier function, and they're essential in your skincare routine. They're much better in a cream formulation. I don't like this serum. It didn't lay particularly well with other products. It seemed a bit gimmicky with the colouring. I didn't like it, but it is a good product. I just think there's better ways of delivering peptides into your routine. And then finally, they're marine hyaluronics. I don't know anything about this. This is one of the products I haven't tried. They've not sold it to me. I don't know what it claims to do. I don't know the scientific studies behind it that back up and support some of the claims. I don't get it. I've not bought it. I don't plan on buying it. Let me know in the comments if you swear by it. I don't see the value in it. But that's not to say it's a bad product. I'm leaving it in the others because I don't want to say it's a bad product when it could actually be life-changingly amazing. I'll probably try it. I may suck it. I'm a skincare junkie. I'll probably try it. But at the moment, I'm not sold on it. Right, guys. That is the A to Z, whatever you want to call it, of The Ordinary. I want to know what you think about The Ordinary. What are your hero products? What are your zero products? Leave me a comment below. We have a fantastic giveaway, an absolutely fantastic giveaway that we just done on the Inculist, where you could win every single product in the Inculist line. And that went wild. Everybody loved it. They absolutely loved that product, that offering. And the winner, big drum roll please, fake drum roll. The winner there is Lucy Shaw. Lucy, darling, I'm going to message you on Instagram because that's how we first got into contact, and I'm going to get your contact details and send you one of every single thing in the Inculist product line. That is an amazing giveaway. I don't like to not have a giveaway running because I like to give back. You know, there's a lot of worry, a lot of concern, a lot of negativity in the world. Let's celebrate and give a little bit back to everybody. I'm going to instigate another giveaway here. I'm going to give away one of every single item in the Heroes column, from the squalane cleanser through to the peel, through to the natural moisturising factors, the lactic acids, all in there. everything from the heroes column of this video, you could win. All you've got to do, just leave me a comment below. Follow us on Instagram at SkinMad, and that is it. You are entered in, and we can give you back all the things you need to kickstart your skincare routine in 2020 and have amazing skin for when this lockdown's over. Right, guys, leave us a comment. I hope you loved this video as much as I loved filming it. I love The Ordinary, and I hope this helps you navigate the morass of products that they have in their skincare line. Give this video a thumbs up if you can, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.